And like the Republican Party, Forrest Gump demonizes movements that actually try to change things. There's a reason for that, right? The anti-war movement. It's portrayed as chaotic and full of abusers. Jenny is getting abused by the anti-war movement after being abused, by her father. Jenny has the audacity to leave her abusive childhood behind in the deep South, right? Jenny thinks she's better than us. And set out into the scary liberal world. And what happens to Jenny for having that audacity? For thinking she could do that? She gets AIDS. And it's not even the good AIDS. Like Magic Johnson AIDS. It's the old school AIDS that takes you out. It's not the half-blown AIDS. Jenny gets the full-blown AIDS for her evil ways. Then she comes home. She's like, yeah, this is your kid. Sure, Forrest. He's like, are you sure it's my kid, Jenny? Yeah, just take it. I dared to be independent. I dared to not stay here in the South and settle down with a mildly special man, special person. So, Forrest, I have to be punished. I'm just going to walk over here, grab some of your shrimp, eat it, and then die. Raise our kid. With Forrest Gump to every man. Through hard work, you will get where you're going, right? He walks into a Black Panther meeting like a confused toddler here, right? And this is Jenny's abusive anti-war boyfriend. They had to make him abusive because he's against the war. The message is clear, right? These people are bad. They're too radical. They're violent. But let's compare that to what was actually happening around there. Just as reality versus myth. Right? Let's compare that to Fred Hampton, the real-life chairman of the Chicago Black Panther Party. If there's one thing Tim Walz showed us, who? Tim Walz, you guys remember this guy? If there's one thing he showed us, Republicans hate it when children are fed. And that's exactly what Fred Hampton did. He created a free breakfast program, feeding thousands of kids that were ignored by the government, right? He didn't just talk about problems. He organized solutions. He built multiracial working-class coalitions, uniting Black, Latino, and white poor communities to challenge capitalism and police brutality. This was in the 60s, before cell phones were capturing it all. Fred Hampton had the audacity to take on what was really going on, what's still going on. Not a race war. Not a race war that they create, the people in power, but a class war. And what did he get for it besides, being portrayed as an abuser in Forrest Gump? What did he get for it? He got the Jenny treatment. The FBI literally assassinated him in 1969, right? And this is what Forrest Gump erases. This is the message. It tells you activism is a waste of time.